Good afternoon everyone, and thank you for joining us as we explore Othello, a masterpiece tragedy by William Shakespeare. We will cover the following points in this video. So let's begin. Othello is a tragedy. The play's setting begins in Venice, Italy for Act I, and then shifts to Cyprus for Acts 2 through V. The time is the late 16th century. The play is believed to have been written around 1603 to 1604. The first quarto was published in 1622, and the first folio, a complete collection of Shakespeare's plays, was published in 1623. Here are the main characters of this tragedy. Othello is the general of Venice and the tragic hero. He is a Moor whose trust is destroyed by jealousy. Desdemona is Othello's wife. She is virtuous and loyal but is tragically murdered by Othello. Iago is Othello's ensign. He is the villain, a master manipulator who plots revenge. Cassio is Othello's lieutenant. He is loyal but is manipulated by Iago and loses his reputation. Emilia is Iago's wife and Desdemona's attendant. She uncovers Iago's plot too late. Rodrigo is a Venetian gentleman in love with Desdemona. He is used as a pawn by Iago. Let's discuss the plot summary. Act 1 set in Venice. Iago and Rodrigo reveal Othello's secret marriage to Desdemona's father Brabantio. Othello defends his love and is then sent to Cyprus. In Act 2 set in Cyprus, a storm destroys the enemy Turkish fleet. Iago schemes to get Cassio demoted by getting him drunk and starting a fight. He then advises Cassio to ask Desdemona for help. Act 3 is where Iago plants seeds of jealousy in Othello's mind. Emilia gives Iago Desdemona's lost handkerchief, which Iago plants on Cassio. Othello sees it and is convinced of her guilt. By Act 4, Othello's jealousy consumes him. Iago manipulates a conversation to prove the affair. Othello strikes Desdemona and vows to kill her. In Act 5, Othello smothers Desdemona. Emilia exposes Iago's plot and killed by him. Othello, finally understanding the truth, kills himself. Iago is arrested. Important themes. 3 major themes drive the tragedy. Jealousy is the green-eyed monster that Iago weaponizes. It is the destructive force that consumes Othello's reason, love, and nobility. Appearance versus reality is the core of Iago's plot. He is called honest Iago but is a deceiver. Othello cannot distinguish between Desdemona's true innocence and Iago's lies. Racism and prejudice is exploited by Iago. Othello's status as a Moor and an outsider in Venice makes him insecure. Iago uses this to make Othello feel unworthy of Desdemona. The play uses these key symbols. The handkerchief is a symbol of Othello's love and Desdemona's fidelity. When lost, it becomes the ocular proof of her supposed infidelity. The willow song is sung by Desdemona before her death. It foreshadows her tragic end and connects her to her mother's maid who also died a victim of love. Animal imagery is used constantly by Iago. He uses crude animal language like black rum and Barbary horse to degrade Othello and his love, reducing them to base instinct. Let's look at some of the most important quotes. I am not what I am, Iago. She loved me for the dangers I had passed, and I loved her that she did pity them, Othello. Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy, it is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meat it feeds on, Iago. Reputation, reputation, reputation. Oh, I have lost my reputation. I have lost the immortal part of myself, and what remains is bestial Cassio. But I do think it is their husbands' faults if wives do fall, Emilia. Then must you speak of one that loved not wisely but too well, Othello. Thank you for your time. Othello serves as a timeless and devastating examination of how manipulation and blinding jealousy can destroy love, innocence, and the noblest of men. If you have any comments, then please comment below. Thanks for your attention.